Everybody grab 4 cards and think about your new first level insanity.
Sorry, I got rid of all mine. Thank you.
International Women's Day. There's nothing better than having one day dedicated to over half the population. Yay.
Awesome. Yin Yang.
Yay. Everybody get rid of all your shit and draw new shit. Yay. Unless the desire play immediately, of course. Those may do other horrible things.
I have a full group play immediately. If there are 3 more players, everyone just draws a card.
Yeah, that's great. Go ahead and discard all your shit, draw new shit, and everybody have a new card on top of it. Because I'm feeling super happy and generous, being that I am a wonderful human being.
You're going to die in a fire for that, Logan.
I couldn't say it with a straight face.
Pitch the nada.
I'm dropping the personal escape. I feel confident today.
Ooh.
That's a spirit. Ah, shit. Which one is she? I guess. Sheila, could you say something?
SpaghettiOs.
That's deep.
Cool.
We'll just ponder that for a moment.
I was trying to adjust the volume, but for some reason you're both labeled as Scott on this thing. I didn't know why. So it's like I had to guess which Scott was actually not Scott. Right. You guys are sitting around in the White Dove. It seems the outside is normal noisy. The inside is unnaturally quiet. You're sitting in the usual place. There's a fork chair occupied by what looks to be a lion costume.
You know, it's better to be prepared than not. Hi.
Hi.
I don't think I've.
Who are you?
Oh, shit. Okay, instinctively
how'd you get in our
know
house?
each other's buddy and stuff.
Okay, so I'm supposed to know you guys, but I surely don't.
I had no idea this is the first time you motherfuckers have played together. Good times. Could you please describe your character, Chris?
So what am I wearing right now? Actually, I'm wearing really nice looking, like medieval looking clothes. It looks like I've just came back from the Ren Fair and I'm trying to look like royalty, I guess. But it's a bit more rugged and it looks like it's adventure ready. Older, 40s, brown hair. Let's see, I'm trying to think if I have. Oh crap! I have a large two-handed sword on me.
Yep.
If you've been with Alex Kinley before, you'll recognize the sword as the Zog sword.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hi.
Sheila, could you please describe yourself or your character?
Medium height, like mid-20s, female. Very athletic, wearing like jogging clothes. And she's starting to do some squats over while you're introducing yourself.
Oh, okay.
And Scott, could you please describe your character?
Middle-aged, tall, dark, handsome, dressed like a stereotypical 1920s PI, suit, trench coat, fedora, and a sword and a backpack for some reason.
Okay.
There you go.
Glenn James, how the hell are you?
What the hell is everybody? Why is everybody? Like, I look around. First, we got another Doc. Now we got another James. What the fuck is going on here? Am I being punked? Most people know me as Doc Fulton, Destroyer of Worlds.
I've heard of you.
I get that a lot.
Do you release prisoners without knowing why they're entrapped?
Yes.
Yes, we've
I got
heard
a really cool butter out of the deal though. So I mean, I don't know. I think I got the good end of it. I've only destroyed a couple worlds. I don't understand why I have this big. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, Glenn and I have probably been to several of the worlds just a few days after you visited.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I switched to lunges.
Okay.
Kinley let you pry that sword out of his cold, dead hands.
Well, he can't. There's been some developments with the sword. Do you remember how it's supposed to be the Zod killer?
That, you see kind of inky black tentacles beginning to form near the sword.
I pull my card out.
Which card?
Myself.
All right.
I activate Trump defense.
All right. He pulls out looks like some sort of tarot card or whatever, and begins to wildly concentrate on it.
Do either of you have a skill plus card so that you could trade with me?
Yes, but I need to drop one first.
Okay.
Wine lore plus 20.
Well, what are you going to drop? Oh, you already dropped it. Okay.
I have a skill plus 5.
Okay.
You notice that your Trump defense.
If you could play this, that would be great. Or I should have just dropped it. I'm silly. Yeah, just tossed a plus 5 in because I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Would a spellcasting plus 20 work on the Trump powers?
Logan?
Yeah.
Logan's a bad man.
Yes.
I agree.
You notice that your Trump defense doesn't seem to be in any way influencing the weird tendrils and stuff, which are currently constricting around the sword.
I grab onto the sword.
Give me a willpower roll. Lower is better to say fuck you to whatever's trying to do this to your sword. You're wanting super low.
Would you like me to drop that assistant plus 5 on this?
Well, hold on. Use your own card to do this while concentrating is maintained. It gives defense against Logris or pattern Logris Psych and most magic.
Correct. It doesn't seem to be attacking you. It seems to be. Wouldn't
this be like a vehicle thing?
No, yeah, you got a point there. Okay, so go ahead and add 30 to your willpower plus whatever cards and shit.
Because also this has already worked too, is why.
Goddamn precedent.
All right, so do you need to know what my willpower is first, or it's just a ×3?
What is your? I'm assuming your willpower is 20.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not a ×3. You're going up against their willpowers, 55 or less.
Okay, so
with your modifier.
With the modifier, it's 55 or less.
Yeah.
All right.
I added in the 30. Mine, he says. Yoink.
Okay, now you said you had another skill 5?
Yes.
60 or less if she does their skill 5 in there.
It is dropped on you.
Thank you. There you go.
Well, it was an assistant, so I don't need to.
Oh, it was an assist. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Or is it just in his mind?
Yoink. Pause.
To reroll it?
Yeah.
Then you go back down to 55.
That's fine. Nah.
Yoink.
1, 2. Fucking Matt. Crit.
Right. Shows their sword appear in your hand. Fuck you, I got your sword. No, anyway. The tendrils kind of go off and then they flail around a bit, and then they go away.
Can I attack the tendrils with the sword?
You slash at them a bit, it makes you feel better.
Well, I wasn't sure because this is a shadow of a pattern sword, so I wasn't sure it would do damage.
Apparently, shadow pattern does not trump against whatever those things were, which you know what goddamn well what they were, but they don't appear. If
Right. Well,
shadow of it, then yeah, maybe.
In a different life, I'm sure they used to.
All right.
So,
what rolls can I make
Hey, I
to
stand up
get
and
some
look
information
alarmed.
on that? Essence, occult lore.
No, it's beyond that. Do you have shadow lore?
I could
That's
have
at
it at
learn.
learn.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and make shadow lore roll. If you fail it, then it was obviously a tentacle monster attempting to suck in his sword as
I
well.
believe it.
They're always like that.
So we did see it.
Yes, totally. Sorry. But it may have just been going on in his mind. Develop his mind to the point where he can bother everybody else with his mere thoughts as he destroys their planet for no reason. Yeah, probably a tentacle monster.
Not again.
You guys sit there and look at him. He clutches the sword and pants a bit.
So, buddy.
What was that?
Tarot card in one hand, sword in the other, going.
So, have you guys been to Amber yet?
Yes.
Okay. Who have you met from Amber?
Random.
Fiona, random. That's
Oh, how long ago is it that you saw Fiona?
a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Before she disappeared? If she's back now?
Okay.
About 4 weeks.
Well,
our
she
time.
was okay. So some more time's gone by. Almost 3 months.
The last time we played, she was missing. So
She was
magically whispering in my ear, scared
Oh.
and desperate.
Yeah, she was found and then left again.
Oh.
Yeah. So there are some big major powers out there, as you guys now know. There's Pattern, there's Logris, there's Trump, and then there's Chaos. Logris, Trump, Pattern, no, Shapeshifting, right?
Yeah,
Damn it,
too.
Chris.
You guys look at him. Am I right? Am I right?
Hold on.
Right, he says.
Fucking. Where's the?
I think we've just got Trump.
Here we go. Oh, that's that fucking learn. Wrong thing. You guys just have Trump. Gotcha. So you guys have walk Pattern.
Yes.
I concentrate on the sword right quick.
Hey,
Analyze power pattern.
it seems to be as you thought. It's a mirror shadow of a pattern weapon. Special ability, help killing Shadow Zog.
Okay.
Yay. Plus it does a little bit more damage. You know. Nothing that's big news to you, I'm afraid.
Right. It's a two-handed, right?
Two-handed. Yep.
Fucking big, unwieldy piece of shit.
Yep. Runes and shit all over it.
Uh,
Chris, been pausing your sword.
piece of shit.
He still got it with him. He's like, God damn it.
I tricked it.
All right. You put it into a safekeeping place. Somewhere, the ghost of Alex Kinley smiles and then begins to drink.
All right, Corwin. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Kane, did you tell Kane about Corwin? And sorry.
The other two look at you. They have no idea what's going on in your head. He begins to babble at you guys.
So, yeah. So you know about the major powers, at least. Yeah, we're slowly
Not in
working.
detail.
What would you like to know? I will give you shitty information, I'm sure.
I start doing sit-ups now.
Okay.
She has a fucking stomach like a waffle iron, hard and ridged.
Is this just like a
Delicious.
regiment, or do you have like a issue here? Tell me about your mother.
I never knew my mother.
Ah,
I grew up with my father in the North Woods.
so I
5.
fail my psychoanalysis. So she beat you like you deserved.
God damn, that's on the harsh side of analytical.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be a fail, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah. Shit happens. Anyway, so what do you want to know?
We don't really know anything about the powers other than Trump, and I guess we don't know much about Trump either.
No, we don't.
We got all these cool cards.
Oh, you got all kinds of cool cards. Like I had to go save like the king to get my cards. What cards do you have?
We've got 8 cards.
I have
Hmm?
many that I haven't ripped yet.
Oh, no, those are tarot cards.
You guys are you talking about tarot? I'm talking about Trump
Oh.
cards.
All of the cards. Yeah, we have some tarot cards to rip, and we have some Trump cards.
Quick side note on the tarot cards. I'd recommend personally ripping those sooner rather than later, as all of those expire at the end of this season.
Yeah, I was planning on finding a bunker and making confetti.
Got it.
Yeah, we got some tarot cards. As far as Trump cards
so
go, we both got a deck from Random with
Duckful goes through angst.
Well, we went there trying to save Fiona, and
I believe
And we
each of your guys have 6 cards in the
favor.
deck.
Yeah, we got the 6 from him, plus well, I've got 2 that I personally made.
Well done.
The guest room in Amber and the room at the Australian Embassy. And then Fiona, Random, Gerard, Julian, and 2 TBD.
Okay. So have you guys gone off shadow traveling much?
Only
No,
with Sherlock Holmes.
no.
Okay. All right.
Went to Amber, we went back.
So the powers from there are pretty extensive, and all those people have been around for a very, very long time, so they're all pretty powerful. So that's kind of like the next level. It's pretty rough there. I'm struggling because I'm wily enough to play with the big boys, but I don't have a lot of the skills, which is why they keep fucking with me a bit.
Okay. Seems like they're into politics.
A bit. If you ever come across Freddy, he can describe to you exactly what he thinks about it, and it's about right. But yeah,
Black tentacles begin forming near Dr. Fulton. They seem to caress him. Doc Fulton, you feel uncomfortable. Eventually, the black tentacles disappear.
Hold on a second. Oh, I see them.
Mm-hmm. They're caressing you. You feel like you're in some sort of strange Japanese tentacle porn bondage thing. You don't like it.
I don't? Oh, okay.
Well, okay, maybe you do. I don't know.
I feel my detect power chaos.
Piece of they fade away.
You gonna do something about that?
I did. I made the sword go the fuck away for a little while.
Oh.
Yeah.
He starts going and then looking disappointed.
Yep. Sorry, I'm working on all my various things that I'm not very good at. Right, good. Haha. Is it detect power pattern?
None around as far as I know.
They don't have any? Like residual?
Well, a little bit, like they'd walk the pattern, but I don't even know if that shows up or if it's just, well, I guess it would a little bit. Yeah, must have got a cold somewhere.
All right, so what would you two little maniacs like to do first?
I was gonna.
I know which movie that's from.
I was waiting, Logan.
Oh.
I mean, there's a zone dedicated to the fucker that made it, so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
All NPCs discard all cards.
No.
Or NPCs. Well, Gotham has kind of become a big pile of shit as of late because of all the power struggle going on by the.
Yeah.
So we could go there and see what's going on. I mean, I'm super wanted there.
As
so that's
are we.
a thing.
Possibly not as much as you, but also wanted.
It may not be a good place for any of you to be.
As long as you wear a mask, it seems fine.
Yeah, so far. Maybe.
Seems like everyone there is like wearing masks and shit though now.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I wasn't sure if you guys had anything.
Is the Handy show still off limits?
Still to be determined. Check back next season for another exciting installment of Handy.
Okay.
I still have questions about the powers that be.
Ooh.
Ask away.
Well, all of it. I don't know how much Glenn understands. So Amber seems to be a place, a set of powers, and a family. Like
Okay, so Amber is basically like, as far as I know, the center of everything. Everything coming out from Amber is an echo of that. So if you're of Amber, you're real, where everything else is just like an echo of it, or a shadow, which is why it's, it's always referred to as shadows. Where we live here is a pocket dimension with many different pockets inside of it, which means it was created by someone or a group of someone's very powerful. As far as I know, the Shadow Academy that was in this, that was connected to here, was made by one person named Max Bailey, who is now of Amber, and he traveled off with his daughter. They're gone. I freed him in the Shadow Academy zone.
You're the one that blew up the Shadow Academy.
Hi, I'm Doc Fulton, Destroyer of Worlds. So I released him, and he popped his bubble because he made it. So realistically, yeah. So like I run around freeing people from prisons, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and then sometimes you don't see them again.
Yet.
Right. And then, and also when you walk patterns, sometimes I guess you get pattern ghosts, which will go off and do the pattern's bidding. But because I've seen and I've killed myself, but
Weird.
I'm not sure if those are actually good because it seemed like they were more. See, I think the pattern is misunderstanding what's going on. Like, I think this is all things that are happening outside of the pattern, so it's reacting poorly to this dimension or this group of pocket dimensions. So I could see pattern wanting to shut it down, but this is our home, so of course we don't want that, if that makes sense. Zog, I believe, is trying to like combine them back all into one because they're all shadows of each other. So it's almost like he was building his own, like whoever did this, Zog was involved and they were making kind of like their own version of the universe, I guess. But if they can do it small here, maybe they can make it. Fucking phone. I fucking turned you off.
Go.
Anyway, so that's some of what's going on with the bigger stuff. They
That
can't get
helps a
in here
lot.
because of the firewall. That firewall that's here,
Mhm.
that's in Canada, or I don't know what you guys are calling it.
Canada.
That is the only way in or out, and that's there to keep them out. Unless they go through there because there's broken pattern inside, it messes with them. Like it'll mess them up pretty good. Which is why they haven't traveled into here, unless they have a different way of coming in. Because like my trumps don't work. If they're in here, I can contact them, but otherwise you can't get through. It's a no. Which is why to shadow travel out of here, you need to go there first, through there, because it's a firewall.
I get it.
Okay. It was funny watching Alex realize that yesterday for the first time. It made me laugh pretty good. Like I saw some sanity slip from his already kind of insaneness. It was kind of brought a warm fuzzy to my heart.
No, wait. When you say Alex, do you mean Freddie?
No, I mean Matt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
you lost some fan.
Yeah. I was not happy about that realization.
No. I love it when people find out shit like that and go, yeah. Hate the universe so much. It's like flames on the side of my face, burning.
I wish the damn universe would stay saved for 5 minutes.
Be nice.
So anyway. So that's what's going on with some of that. Any other questions?
What is the chaos?
Like you want to know about some chaos stuff? I don't know much about it. Like I need specifics.
Sherlock said there are courts of chaos, and it's kind of like the opposite of Amber.
Yes. That's like the other end of the spectrum. So like everything's orderly on one side, everything's completely chaotic on the other side. To even go, you need to have you need to be able to harden yourself with that kind of environment. Like it's you need to be able to fluidly control what your body is doing because weird things can happen at any time. Like, oh, it's a vacuum now. Boop. Just because, you walk through and this room is a vacuum, and if you can't adjust instantly, well, guess what? Peace. I can see that shit happening there. It's pretty crazy.
All right.
Do you know of any interaction with our pocket of pockets with the Courts of Chaos?
That's one of the big things. Like, we need to, like, I have no idea why they're so interested in here, other than the fact that they're able to create their own shit. Like, they see that all of this is pretty chaotic. There is a flow to it, but I can see the allure here because a lot of their powers work well here, and there's no real pattern here, and pattern is kind of like their antithesis, so that makes sense. Compared to like some of the things that you need to realize is compared to what a lot of like them, we are very tiny. Like, that's completely different. Like, it's funny when I'm usually with Freddie, because Freddie also doesn't know much about, like, he's starting to get it. But before, when he was very, very new to all of it, like, he always, like, all these things that are happening in our shadow are important to a point. But it's also important to get done, the bigger things and look at the big picture and how the little things are affecting the big picture. Everything's connected. My eye twitches.
All right. Well, my to-do list.
Ooh.
I wanted to go to Dino Land, Land of the Lost. I understand the bad guys there were destroyed. I wanted to check out their base and see if there's anything to loot. Also, we haven't really, we visited MMO Land, but we haven't really done anything there.
Oh,
Just kind of popped in and said hi. Seems like there's a lot of action going on there on my watch, my bracelet.
So, if we went to Dino Land, there's probably not going to be much of anything there left. Anything that looked like it didn't belong was probably obliterated by the agents. Because, do you know exactly what happened as the quote-unquote bad guys were destroyed there, or no?
Somebody took the telephone over there?
Yes.
Another world. Gone.
Was it you?
Yeah, but I mean,
It was a very clever idea.
it was me, Josh, and
Yeah, Josh said there were hundreds of agents.
the other doc. Yeah, and like, I don't know if you've seen Burlington. Did you hear about how Burlington, every once in a while, like, things go crazy, and then all the agents come and make it all normal again?
I heard there was some weird stuff going on there, but we haven't.
We're
Check
aware of the agents, but we're not sure what their deal is.
We don't quite know either. What I think it is that whoever constructed this pocket reality, they kind of have a way of ordering everything. And if it goes against the order that they wanted it to be, it is programmed to reset it back to where it was. And that's what the agents do. So, like, with Burlington, it was all made to be just like it was. And every time it gets too messed up and an agent knows about it, the agent will come and reset it. So, and that will happen for any of the different areas. So it will clean it up. Now, if it gets too messed up, I don't know how it'll work.
Like Gotham.
Right. So I don't know if agents have been to Gotham lately, but since I think inherently the way that Gotham works was altered, so it's kind of like if you think of it like a computer, like the computer doesn't know anything's wrong because none of the red flags in the computer has gone up. So actually, if we were to do something that would cause citizens there to take notice, it actually might reset the zone a bit. But don't know if that's a good or bad thing either. Which, as we were talking, I was actually thinking about what would happen if we reset the zone where the nuclear bomb went off. I don't know if you're aware that Night City was nuked by the government. Because that's where all the robot men, the Cybermen were.
Yeah.
When we took out one of the generals, the army was already massing to and doing sorties against them, and when they saw us go in, they went in too. Yeah, the government is always there to help. And actually, the radiation from there is bleeding through a little bit the couple gates that do exist. So that could become a problem in the future as well.
So you didn't personally destroy that world?
No, it just seems like I'm always around with a lot of destroying of the world happens. So, yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm just going, and then hitting a button and the world fucking vaporizes.
Yeah.
Though I wish I could every now and then. But, that's a different story altogether.
It seems like Burlington resets every day, whether there's agents or not.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like their control.
Except the one time it got stuck.
Are you talking about when everybody became driders?
When everyone was eaten and burned by the dinosaur army.
Oh, okay. Well, they actually all became driders at one point, but it stayed that way, and I think that's if it's all inherently changed, that's when the system's like, oh, so okay, this is what it's supposed to be then. Like it's such an does that make sense?
I'm seeing it more maybe with a medical analogy of like the MIBs are like little antibodies, but they can't recognize the cancer if it's too widespread in the area.
Yes, perfect.
So all of that, yeah, like you had said, it would be supposes a programmer.
Well, because that's how everything is kind of based, I believe. It's based off of so it's called Ghost Wheel, and Ghost Wheel is what the main program is, and I believe it's an AI, and that is what is controlling our pocket dimensions.
Ah.
I might be
How did you get
wrong.
this information? Which world did you have to destroy for that?
This is from a past life.
Ah.
As I had a dream that this is all real. So yeah, sorry, that's the information that literally 10 plus years old. So yeah,
Gotta rub your forehead pretty hard to make it come out.
yeah. It was pretty odd when not only I had the visions of things that happened in a different life occurred, but the other doctor that adventures had the same visions of past lives and that things are occurring. We both had some issues and lost some sanity. So
By the way, could everybody give me a shadow lore roll for a little piece of information?
What do I do here? Pop up a new write-in and
got
roll.
about half.
Yeah.
Oh, not space theory. Shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, or you just hit learn ×1, either way. And then if you make it, you get a new write-in. If you don't, how's Sheila doing? See, that's called the look. Fortunately, Logan doesn't get the look a lot. Otherwise, it would be
Well, I'm giving the look to my multitudinous tab.
I know.
Input value modifier. I'm like 1. Submit.
Oh, you don't you can leave it at 0 and just hit submit, because otherwise you're giving yourself a bonus of 1. Chris, is the first one like your plus or minus a fixed percent? Your next one is half or what?
So I never put that, like when Logan asks for half, I don't bother. I'm like, here,
Well, that was just when I pressed the little dice icon, it popped up.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Then just
Like
hit okay.
Just hit submit. You double tap it. And then it'll tell you if it's by half, by 30, and you just let Logan know, and Logan can see too.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like if you have to put that -30 in every time, I would have put a lot of pushback versus using this crap if I had to do that. But with it like this, and it just tells you, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Little piece of information for the nefarious Doc Fulton. You're thinking that once people have walked Pattern or Logris or what have you, he was just rolling that to show how good the by half or whatever thing works, I think.
Yes.
I wasn't actually asking for a spot hidden roll.
I get it.
But the people who have not done one of the 2 major powers, you're wondering if their very existence is inextricably linked to this pocket shadow. In other words, if this pocket shadow as a whole ceased to exist, would that possibly kill all of them? And perhaps anybody within it when it ceased to exist.
I share this information. Blah.
Huh.
The Destroyer of Worlds tells you these things. You wonder if it's his next possible target that he's discussing. It makes you both very happy that you've walked Pattern. For all the new players out there, this is how people get fucked by the rest of the characters. Look at Chris. Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Just think, I'm like the warm, fuzzy one that used to, like, I used to introduce all the new people to the group because I was the nice guy.
Yeah. So anyway, what do you guys want to do other than just sit around? You're not sure where the butler is or anything. You haven't seen.
I already know what happened. Like with all the government oppression, he probably went out to do something, got arrested because the Gestapo is in the street.
Okay.
Gestapo?
Yeah.
In Gothic?
Yeah. There's a lot of crap going on with the government, and the secret police are out arresting everybody for like looking the wrong way. And I'm sure since they tried to come in to see who the owners of this place were and how they're running it and why, and he probably pushed back and he probably got tossed in prison.
Huh.
Yeah. So
I go look. I go look out the window.
There's still no window in this room. You're
Oh.
thinking about hacking a hole in the wall. Yeah.
Go to the other room.
All right, you go to a different room. Would you like an upstairs room or a ground floor room?
Upstairs.
You go and look out the window. God damned if there aren't some soldiers goose stepping by. Ain't that a bitch, you think?
Are they wearing jack boots?
Probably. But yeah, it looks like the citizens are kind of moving around. Nobody's getting together in any groups the way they used to in the old days, just to chit talk and shit like that. They're kind of moving around as though they're highly oppressed or something. Kind of furtive movement.
So we can't have nice things.
can't the world stay saved for a little bit?
No.
Well, I mean, it's been extra 3-4 months since,
I head back.
Okay.
Should we figure out what's going on around here? Or travel elsewhere?
See, the problem is that we know magic and we don't have the special tattoo.
I have a tattoo.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You don't anymore. You walk pattern.
Oh.
So anyway,
What?
you used to have a
Oh.
tattoo. And
When I said everything went away, I mean everything went away.
so yeah.
I like that. You used to. You walk pattern.
We can't get another one?
Probably not anymore. And if we could, it would probably be even more expensive.
All right. Well, fuck this zone then.
I'm sure we can go find out. We might be able to find out what's going on.
Nope. Dead to me.
Okay.
Great. So I'm with the destroyer of worlds and the ambivalence of worlds.
Let's take everything here, move it to the Australian embassy.
The only problem with that is that the painting would be harder to get in and out of,
Yeah,
which is why it's still here.
it's true.
Plus, the person that owns this building is an influence in the government, which is the only reason that it hasn't been fucked with. And I'm
Okay.
sure if we don't do something about what's going on here soon, the painting is going to go away. This building is going to not belong to even that guy anymore.
Well,
And that's not going to be good either, especially since we have trumps of an inside room in here.
well, I mean, could move the painting, beast skin temporarily, and then move it again if we get a base in a magic zone.
Right, we could do that, but
Or we could just do the right thing, Glenn, and help out these people.
were you a paladin in another life? Anyway, so though, I mean, we have ignored this for a while, which is probably why it's way worse now than it was before, because that tends to happen. So we probably should poke around a little bit, unfortunately. As much
Maybe
as
some
I
of my cards can help.
don't
I
want.
get out my tarot cards.
Let's do that outside of town, or let's actually go somewhere where we don't want to burn this place down or anything. We don't want to pull a Freddy
Right.
here.
Yeah. Yep.
One of Freddy.
Not a Glen.
Totally not a Glenn.
So if we use magic without a tattoo, they'll arrest us or whatever.
Yes.
I put the tarot cards back. I can wait.
Rather, if we use magic and somebody sees.
Correct.
Blurred vision for everybody. Now you can't see it.
See what?
Yes.
I can
So-
get hard if you cast blurred vision on him right now.
Let's
See
go.
what?
We're gonna go visit Dragon Dawn.
No problem. You guys get out of the place and are walking through the streets. Nobody's making any direct eye contact with you. People are mostly looking at the ground in front of them. You see some guards over in an alley beating the shit out of somebody. There's no trash in the streets at all. The streets are super clean. Yeah. You guys head over to the area that used to contain the warehouse that used to have Dragon Dawn in it. It appears that the warehouse is currently mostly torn down. They have construction crews and stuff working on it to tear the rest down.
Oh, right.
Awesome. Maybe some streetwise will turn them up.
You want to go start. Keep in mind, Streetwise still is going and talking to people and saying, "So, hey, I'm looking for this illegal guy and shit."
Eh.
I mean, it's up to you. What could possibly go wrong, right?
I have a group insta hero. We all get one hero card or hero point.
Hot damn.
I guess I should reduce my hand.
Chris, for a card, can you tell me the name of the guy who was giving you use of the White Dove?
Hold on. NPC the GM's choice gets 5 hero and refills his hand. Holy fuck.
And
That's
gets
not
cards? Did you say and gets cards?
NPC the GM's choice gets 5 hero and refills his hand. Draws 4 cards.
Nice.
That's not nice.
Nice. Nice, Denty, nice. Let's see what we got here. Right. He discards a nada and a happy holidays. He plays an orb of knowledge and dissemination. Let's see. So 6 cards.
Fucker. Hold on. I have it. But
Okay, that's fine.
do your bad card play.
Yeah,
For the bad people.
He's a bad man. He's keeping that. What else you got? Maybe that. Oh, definitely that. It doesn't. That climbing plus 20. And
Did you find the name?
I wish I had the special fucking day card right now. Yes, he will toss out a write-in skill plus 20. Cool. He's happy with his cards.
No, because I have to look through my old notes and
Scott, reduce your hand by 2, please. Look surprised that you've said smart shit and get cards. Yes, cards for you.
Haha. Ooh, that's a nice card.
See, this is what happens when we don't have a good wiki and shit like that.
Does anybody want the pick one lock card? I've got to skip for that. So, pitching it. And I'll toss. Disguise.
As you guys are walking down the street, some guy comes rushing up to Glenn, and he goes, "It's you!" And he grabs you and starts shaking you.
What the fuck?
Slap.
Slap.
What are you doing? He says, I just wanted to thank you for saving us from the fort.
Oh, you're one of those people from Shadow Firepoint.
Hugs you and then shakes you some more. As apparently they all did at that fort.
I mean, I tried to save you.
You saved some of us, he says.
Kind of refused to be saved, so I just went back and reported what happened.
He shakes you some more.
Anyway, what's going on around here?
We can't be seen talking. Together in groups of 4 or more is a horrible, horrible thing. Come with me. He does heading off.
I start, as we're walking, I want to do counter surveillance, making sure that we're not followed.
Give me a counter surveillance roll there, Stud Muffin.
I'm gonna roll the spark of play the spark of divinity before.
Usually only Freddy gets that card. He's gotten that card like 8 times now.
I fumble.
Nice.
I just start flicking off the guards as I'm walking through. Yeah, fuck you, goose stepping bitch.
It just shows a whole column of guards turn and start following him. Goose stepping.
I can't find it in my notes.
Okay.
Is it Mike Hunt?
It might be actually. I don't know.
Excuse you.
It's the Max Hunt and Mike Hunt. Those are the.
Oh yeah, shit, you
guys
took a card. It was Mike Hunt. Yeah.
And then, can I roll a memory, Logan?
Well, no, he just told us.
Oh, fumble. Oh, is
Fumble.
that who he is?
It's your cunt. That's the name.
I think of Alex.
I think he's right. We'll check with Pete, who is the keeper of lots of fucking notes for some goddamn reason
We
later.
did
But
the mission with the runaway girl for.
goddamn, sounds like Scott is on top of things here. Well done. Right, the guy takes you guys into like alley, and in the alley to this really shitty door, and he does the big exaggerated look around and stuff. And he opens the door and goes, quick, in.
I go in.
I go in.
Going in.
All right. I thought you were just going to stand there and he'd be like, slowly close the door. Anyway, no problem. You guys go in. He barricades the door with wicker furniture. And then he takes you guys further in after lighting a small candle. And he says, this way. The candle goes out and he goes, shit. Shakes it. He says, the stairs are treacherous. Stay close to the candle, he says, waving his unlit candle at you, and then he heads up the stairs.
We follow, I guess.
Everybody give me a dex at full, not to have problems. The stairs are treacherous, and the candle is unlit. Basically, it's a success at full is all I'm looking for. Fulton's apparently used to walking up dark stairs after some maniac with an unlit candle. Ah! Says Glenn. Oh, Jesus, I'm still falling down the stairs, he says.
How could there be that many stairs?
Oh, Lord, I'm still falling.
Don't worry, I'll help you. Thunk, 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 thunk.